being the cheerleader per se for your client. What's going on, ladies and gents in Cyberland? Coming back to you with another informative video. This time we're going to be talking about just being the cheerleader for your clients. So, the thing that's going to happen while you're working with clients in real estate is they're going to have their ups and downs. There's going to be times, because most transactions are not going to be easy. They're not just straightforward. They're not just simple. There's always going to be some type of hiccup or something that needs to be dealt with to make sure escrow finishes on time and both parties are happy, both the seller and the buyer are happy. And at times your seller or buyer is going to feel some type of way. They might be going through some type of stress, whether it's related to the buying and selling of a home, or it could be something more personal. You don't know, and they could tell you, but what you have to do is not get emotionally involved. But you still need to have a good attitude. You still need to be their spokesperson. You still need to be that person that's going to fight for them. And just let them know that you care about their needs and you care about helping them. And I don't mean to say that in a generic way either. I mean like you genuinely want to help them. You genuinely care. Because the thing of it is that, like I tell my clients, escrow is 30 days. What type of relationship do we have after escrow? I want them to understand that I'm interested in relationships. I'm not interested in just getting a transaction deal. So when I'm fighting for them with how they're feeling, if they're down about, oh, their offer didn't get accepted or they didn't get very many offers for their listing, selling their home, I let them know it's okay. We're still going to go gung-ho. We're still going to do things that we can to make things happen for you. It's just going to take some more time. But what I don't say is like, if they're saying this sucks and I don't understand what's so messy, like, I hear you. I totally agree. You don't do that. You don't get into that mindset with them, because unfortunately it can make them start feeling some type of way or taking their attitude even further to be like, well, you know what? I hate this and I don't like this is happening and you're agreeing with it. Maybe on top of that, well, wait a minute, what about you? And it could turn into them attacking you or feeling some type of way because you're not, you're listening, but at the same time, you're telling them how you feel personally about what they're feeling, and you don't want to do that. You want to be like, I hear you, I totally understand where you're coming from, I sympathize, and this is what I'm trying to do on my end to help you, to ease what's going through your mind. You want to be that person. You want to be the middle ground. You don't want to be for or against them per se in regards to how they're feeling. You just want to be in the middle to where you understand. You want to, just take the emotion out of it, because when you get emotionally involved with things, it can make the situation harder. When you're angry or you're sad or you have too much things going through your head about what's going on, it can cause you not to fully logically think, and you can end up executing poor decisions because you're too emotionally invested with your client or the transaction that you're involved in with them. What you need to do is, whenever you feel that way, you need to take a break and step back and collect your thoughts and look at what are the problems and what can we do to resolve them moving forward so we can get the end result we're both looking for. That's one way of how I handle it, because we're all different. We all can be emotional, but it can be very easy to start feeling some type of way about what's going on with your client, or how if things are not working out for your client, or things are not working out because of what's going on with the market. Just a number of things. You always want to be the person that gives the facts, and unless they ask for it, don't give an opinion. Just give the facts and And if anything, when they're feeling some type of way, always try to shift the negative or the depression or just the anxiety, always try to shift that to a positive. Because if you're always remaining positive, if you're always putting out good thoughts, if you're always pushing and striving to do good, your clients are going to continue to gravitate towards that, even when they're not feeling like that. When they have you in their corner, just saying, hey, I know this didn't work, but we're going to do this. Hey, I know this didn't work, but we're going to do this. Hey, I know this isn't happening, but this is, always keeping that mindset in the positive light, they're going to be inclined to do the same thing. They're going to be inclined, maybe not right away when they hear it, but after some time, they're like, Chris was right, or such and such was right. This is going to work. It's just going to take a little more time. Let's get back on the horse. Let's keep at it. Because that's your job. Your job is to be the spokesperson, supposed to be the cheerleader for your client. And if they don't have that, it's not only going to bring them down, it can also affect you, but it's going to make it to where the transaction never happens. They either are not able to buy their home or not able to sell their home. And you could be thinking, well, it's because of the market, it's because of this. No, it just could be just you guys, the attitude, there's a cloud over you guys because you're not trying to have a positive outlook and look at the facts and try to remedy issues when you come across them. Instead, it just turns to like, it's blah, 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 blah. You can't do that. You need to look, okay, this is a problem. This is what we can do to fix it. Hey, you guys, I know this isn't working out for you with this, but let's look at some other options we can do because this situation is not working out. Let's not just dwell on that this situation didn't work. Let's look at our possibilities. So with that being said, I will catch you guys on the next one.